laundry till it folded itself. Planted peanuts in the temple and blamed an elf. Tried diplomacy with fire, seduced the fridge. Kicked reality so hard it developed a twitch. Fire flash just sighs, Jade plots revenge. Graham makes a statue, then forgets the end. Dolan rides a lint dragon, names it Steve. Says he's a prophet, but forgets what he believes.
Sock Norris, thread count. Berserker breaks physics like he's flipping up burgers. Sock Norris, mayhem saint. Wrote a manifesto on body paint. No peace, no chill, no shirt, why not? He's the hero this stream forgot it.
Some people fight for justice, some for glory. I fight because I thought the trial was a buffet.
Sock Norris, rise up. The unmatched plot holes bend when his socks get scratched. Sock Norris, unholy flair. Guardian of chaos and questionable hair. He's the myth, the legend, the lore rewrite. The sock swinging wild card in every fight.
In the land of socks and sacred fuzz, a squeak would shake the temple.
Sock hat high, fire flash on the throne, preaching truth in a sacred laundry zone. But chaos brews beneath the fluff. A squirrel with a crud says enough's enough. Glitter bomb, the sky explodes. Domans laugh, yeah, no one knows. Squeaky wrath and battle gear. Tiny paws bring holy fear.
Processing forgiveness, 34%, 76%. Complete. Squigalies accepted.
Well, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Creed. Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing? If you were here last night, we were playing Icarus, and now we're back to Stationeers episode 4. We're gonna go get the base built. Maybe. We're gonna continue working on the base. I have a feeling we're gonna start our day off with mining. We'll see how it all works out. But hope everyone's doing good. We're just gonna get right into it. After I finish burping. Oh, man. A good mining session is good for the soul. Maybe. Maybe. I do like mining in most games. It's fun to do. Not necessarily over long periods of time. But short, controlled bursts. How we doing? Growing moderately. Next. No, next. Shit, where am I? Okay. Okay, we're good. Everything is good there. Let's see. 99%. 97. 48. 98. 99. Perfect. Okay. Suit. Mate. Sensitivity's way too high. Balin, what's up? Oh, you changed your name? Modified your name? Adapted your name? Alamayan? I'm not even going to try. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. What do I need? What do I need? Tell me what I need. Okay. Why do I have... Oh, okay. I don't know why it's that way, to be honest. Probably gremlins. Always blame gremlins. Okay. What do we got in here? Basically nothing. What do we got in here? A lot. What do we got in here? A lot. I don't think we need to do an extensive mining quest. We have a decent amount of random gibberish. Let's go out and focus a little bit on seeing if we can get a few different things. We're just gonna make regular ones. We'll just use regular Uran. We actually have a decent amount of... We're just low on copper and gold. Really. We've got a smattering of them. Alright. I don't know why I always put an E. I think I'm thinking like mine isn't like a military mine. All right. We got everything we need. Let's head out. I don't know why that's on. Turn that off. All right. We're just going to head over here and see what happens. Thank you for the lurk. More iron for the iron guards. I did not bring a tracking chip. I haven't gotten lost yet, but let's not play the game of fuck around and find out. And it's on. Okay. What's the region you're on? The one you picked. I don't remember. It's the one that you said, I've never seen this one, and then you told me to do it. I did it. I don't know how to tell what region I'm in after I've made the world. I don't know, you know. I don't know. So on other news, I've finally started catching up on Bleach. I haven't watched any of the new content, the 1,000-Year War stuff. Just started watching. I got through the first 2 seasons over the last week and a half or whatever it's been. Been enjoyable for sure. Got the deep miner card for my tablet. Oh, that'll tell me the region. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. You told me that last time. When we get back from this mining mission, I'll probably remember. And I'll do it. I know, deep miner I think will make mining a better, less tedious effort. God, if I ever have to drive a rover around, I gotta be careful. Ooh, yay, more gold. I did not want that. Fine, we'll grab more. All right. I would like more Kupar. I don't think I have a lot of this. Let me grab some Nitricium. And we'll just swap out. See if we can get, here we go. Perfect. A little more copper. I gotta make a deep mining card. Deep mining card. Keep reminding me. I'll get it done eventually. Did you see on the workshop, Ellen, the new Venus 2.0 someone posted? I would never do it, but it sounds like something that would be right up your alley with all of your experience. I don't know, man. It's 1200 degrees Celsius. It's increased pressure to like 300. Only the basic ores and only with a deep miner. You have to trade or go to space for the other ones. Trying to avoid using a trader this time. All right. I think we'll go home now. Grab stuff on the way, maybe. Oh, more copper. Iron. Might as well. Oh, like weird plants and stuff? Yeah. I mean, it might trade later on, depending on how long this little world of mine goes, but... Alright, we're maxed out. Perfect. We got enough stuff which should last a little while. Deep miner card. Got to build the deep miner card. Oh. I have two different bacons. I forget. Oh, shit. Fucking tier 3 again. You fucking wild dude. I appreciate the resubscription and for scaring the fucking boogers out of me. That was great. Did not expect that one to fucking scare the shit out of me, but it did. Fucking tier 3 subscription, 34 months in a row. I appreciate you, dude. Has it really been that long? Oh my lord. I gotta see if I can. I think I can. I gotta make a special emote for tier 3 and tier 2. I don't know if I have it or not. I should do that. Either way, I appreciate you, dude. Really do. We gotta make a deep mining thingy. Otherwise, Bylon's gonna get mad at me. We gotta fix that. Fucking tier 3, baby. Fucking. Riz is a tier 3 person. I don't know what that means. You do whatever you want with that. It's been longer, but I think my sub lapsed when you went to Bulgaria. Yeah, a lot of people's did. I mean, that's again, fully expect that. Like, you expect streamer to be live and do streaming things. If they're not, then you know, is what it is. All right, deep miner cartridges. I need the Gehud. The Gahoold. We are in the Bolgotten Pass. Ore composition here is just purely lead, which is undesirable. What are we up here? I mean, I built all the way up here. Hopefully, I'm going to apologize for that. Gold. Gold's not terrible. Still gold. More gold. Gold. Well. And you don't get any basic resources, huh? I mean, I just have to set up remote mining locations. We got this whole flat area down here might have stuff. You know, I don't know how big these areas are, but maybe over there is different. Maybe over there is different. What I do know is we just got to start producing frames. Yeah, I don't really need to cheat. You know, I'll just let it happen, you know? All right, let's see. 1 steel. 400 steel. Okay, the first thing we're going to build is a chute. And then a stacker. We need Kupar. Fuck. I guess we just go make copper. How's your week going, by the way? Or is it you happy to have gotten paid? I was happy to have gotten paid. Listen, game. Actually, I haven't checked this shit in a while. Let's check this. 11 MPA, and I think this is good up to 60, so I'm fine there. So much CO2 in there, so I got nothing to worry about there. We're gonna have to build more tanks and offload this shit. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Yeah, I think they took money for, like, operations or parts or something. Yeah. Yeah, maybe so. I'm glad they figured it out, though, because going without a paycheck would have been shitty. Alright. You got a one-time bridge paycheck from them? Oh, yeah, but, I mean, I get that too, but, you know, getting my actual paycheck is a lot better than, having to rely on a bank. You get paid once a month, yeah. Well, Bearline, I'm in the military, so with the government shutdown, we were potentially not going to get paid, but they found money to pay us with. That's what we're talking about. Let's just make a stack of gold. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Now I get the bridge paycheck for 2 weeks from now, then DC still is on vacay. Yeah. Yep, luckily we'll be able to save that for when and if they continue their shenaniganery. Leave that on for a little bit, let it decompress. Put all this back. And build my stacker. Stacker, please. Too bad there's not a an alternate version. Oh, there is. Sick. We need to make some Kubales. I don't want to go too heavy into the stacker stuff here, but I think I only need like 4. Thinking about trying Vulcan again, it's not easy. Well, I don't know how Spock would feel about that, you know, going and chilling on his planet without permission, but... Alright, now we can let that run for a little while. Spock is dead. I'm not enough of a Trekkie to follow it all. I don't watch all of it, but I watched the whatever the series on right now. Or it just finished. Growing towards
Waste tank critical.
waste tank isn't critical.
Air tank critical.
It's not critical. Propellant's getting low. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah. I meant like in the actual Star Trek universe. Like the make-believe storylines. Okay. I'm not eating into this yet, so we're going to start eating potatoes soon. Oh, and it's gone.
Hydration critical.
How are we doing? 66 liters? We got plenty. Okay. Good all round. Yeah, 5%. Yep. Yeah, we'll be able to just eat potatoes for a while soon. Okay. Okay, be back. Oh. My child is overly excited about her game. Okay, where was I? What am I doing? How am I doing it? I don't remember. I walked away too long. Oh yeah, we gotta check on this. Just 22? Okay. Alright, we're gonna let that go for a little while. Steel Series Arctics. Actually, I can grab you the link. Because the one I have is awesome, and I think it's still on sale. Where's my phone? There it is. Give me a sec. Yep, there we go. Yep, 94 bucks. I've had these almost a year now, and I love them. Let me see. Copy. They're wired, which I prefer. The wireless version of these is significantly more expensive. That's what I have. Okay, we're gonna let that cook. Let's go ahead and make some materials. And we'll just do another couple runs of just standard iron. Some silicon made. Put some volatiles back in there. There we go. That should keep us busy for a little bit. And making plenty of steel frames. I think I'm going to just nom my whole way through all that steel here. Alright, let's start out with making steel. Does mine have the slider to adjust between chat and game volume? I have no idea. It has a lot of functionalities. And the Series application also has custom audio profiles you can set up separate from everything else. However, as I use Stream Deck and Elgato Stream Decks, I don't inherently play around with any settings that any device has. I use all of my audio settings are through my Stream Deck and Elgato series equipment. So I couldn't actually tell you. But it has its own control panel, which has different modes to it. I just don't know how they function. Now, don't get me wrong. One day I would like to get a nice wireless headset. The problem I've had with wireless headsets in the past is that they... I had one basically, the battery started like on fire while it was on my fucking ear. Which was Corsair. No, it was a Logitech. Yeah, it was a Logitech. And I've owned another cheap SteelSeries one, and they just never had great success. So if I get one, it would be one of the $300-400 like really nice ones, and I would invest some actual money into it. But I'd have to make so much more money natively, just you know, passively on Twitch and or eventually YouTube for me to even think about doing that. Because this headset I have right now, outstanding. I have no problems with it, other than the fact that it's wired. Imagine standing this close to a fucking furnace. Eat up faster, please. Just partly because the pressure's so high. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah, let's try to make one stack of iron again. Alright, we're gonna leave that run, empty this out. Let me check this. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Way to go. Check. Really? Made one more stack? This takes forever. Okay. Now, once we get this next stack of frames, we're going to start making plates in mass. Because that's really what I need to be able to do. I need to be able to make a couple rooms and then start worrying about routing electrical and stuff like that. Making transformers and... Trying to use the grunt phone with a crosswind can be a bit toasty. Tank exhaust is comparable. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hey, you use that to warm up? All right, large. Make, probably one of those for now. Yeah, any form of radio communique while the wind is blowing at fucking 5,000 million miles per hour is a bitch too. New Marines won't be able to experience that. I mean, if they're working with tanks, why would they not be able to work with, or, you know, deal with that? Oh, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. I did not design this very well to get around. Deal sheets, please. Alright, let's make another small one. Okay. Wind turbine. 2 of them. That's what we want. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, puts out definitely puts out a lot of heat. For sure. It actually
Power low.
can be a big nuisance when you're just walking by or aren't really expecting it. Actually, kind of a funny story is I was walking through my motor pool a long time ago, and I wasn't really paying attention to where the tankers were parked and shit. And I was so fucking distracted. I don't remember the situation. I just know that I was like defeated that day. Like, it was a shitty day. And I ran forehead front into the barrel. And I gotta tell you, There was a lot of people around. And when I say I did the gulp and walked off like nothing happened, and then went behind a Connex and proceeded to just internally scream. Oh, I was seeing triple. I'm going to tell you what. And what the worst part is you would think because it's a barrel, it would have made a noise. No, not a fucking singular noise. Do you remember the tank's name by chance? Oh, the names they put on the barrels? No, I don't remember. What else should I make? No, you know what? Maybe we should have a couple power controllers. I mean, I don't need them inherently right away, but... Okay. Maybe, another battery. Probably good enough for now then. Yeah, nope. And you know, I got a thick head, right? But ain't that thick. How we doing? 7? That's gonna be a little while until we get more. Let's go check on the plants, because I'm cool with this eating through a bunch. Spirit pack. Okay. I heard a loud crash downstairs. Test. I see test. I see a test. I see it. I see your test. What are we testing? I don't want to take a test. I want to do it. Okay, how are we doing? Growing towards fruiting. Thriving towards seeding. So we probably don't want to walk away from this too soon. Cracker's already inside. Take this off.
Waste time critical.
Yeah. Alright. Just need to verify there is no more. Okay. Look at me! You had network issues? Ah. Well, that filled me up pretty well, and still some potato left. Cool. Really, that's all I can get on a... Is 100 on a potato? Oof. Rough. I mean, we'll be able to make bars and stuff at some point. So, alright, so we're good in here. Where did I put the... There it is.
Airtight critical.
YouTube is having some issues. An error occurred. Playback. Is that what the... What's the issue? Looks fine on my end. Man, what? I got the video up right here. All the videos are slow to load. Oh, not just mine. Ooh, nice. Did I make more than 100? YouTube in general. Yeah, it's good enough for now. All right. Okay, got that. Deep Miner and Atmo seems good to me. CO2 cartridge, nitrogen. Okay, let's make new ones of those. Grab more uran. And filter for carbon dioxide. All right, and we'll grab our spare battery. Okay, I think... Yeah, we're good to head up to the other base for... Oh, no, we're not. We gotta, I don't know how long it'll take, because I don't know how long you can leave those plants once they're, all good to go. Thriving towards seeding, thriving towards seeding. Yeah, I don't know if we can leave these here very long. Or not. Yeah, we got 13 mole of CO2. Still good pressure, still good temperatures. Yeah, I don't know, Bylan, if you know or someone knows if I can leave these plants and they'll be fine. Or not. Just turn that off. Save some power. Turn that off, save some power. This is fine. Not really doing anything. How are you doing? Negative 32 C. I think eventually I'm going to have to throw something on there because it's perfectly insulated. I think eventually they deteriorate, but it takes a while. I think I usually just harvest right away and sell the traders. They'll be fine. Okay. Then I'll walk away for a little bit. We do need to bring our drills. All right. I suppose I didn't need that many frames. It seems that steel sheets were my issue, but that's fine because now we'll just have lots of frames. All right. Grab a stack of these. And a stack of these. All right, so basically we come into here, and this will be kind of my main production facility. And then Weldomatron 5000. This is why I go through steel sheets so fast, but see. Guess it would kind of be all across one side. I would have probably have all of my production, and then the other side you can have like a centrifuge, a recycler. We're gonna go a little deeper. So basically we would go autolathe, pipe, electronics. Why'd I go that way? And then tools. Oh, how's it going, Michael? He's talking about Twilight and Michael are two of my oldest friends going all the way back to middle school. I do a terrible job at communicating with any human being in my entire personal life, let alone them. But hopefully all is well with you, man. All right. Talking to him on the phone? Nice. Yeah, hopefully one of these days I can get home long enough to see y'all again. But whenever I go home, it's only for just a couple days to do some form of holiday. It's always quite difficult to see anybody. Half the time, barely have enough time to see family. Okay, what do we got? We got autolathe, pipe bender, electronics printer. Okay, this will be tools. I should have grabbed more of those. I know it's a lot of extra space, but I just like the idea of things being nicely spaced out, so. How are things for you, Twilight? Everything good, man? I know life threw you a box of lemonade not so long ago, and it's been a few months. So I hope that things have balanced out for you a bit. Damon, hello. Thank you for finally saying hello in a way that doesn't just immediately jump scare me, and I appreciate that. All right. So yeah, that'll be all up against here. So can I put this on? I think we could just grab this one. Set to flatten. Flatten. Oh, shoot. That's gonna have to be good enough. Set to default again. Be back. What's up, Ilmatix? Ilmatix. Ilmatix. I got it. Dude. I'm getting better at this figuring out people's name game. What is that icon even, by the way? September 2025. Okay. Almost forgot today's use. Ah, you got to use it once a day or once every time. Is that how that works? I think this is going to be sufficiently big enough. So I got to look outside quick because a couple reasons. We need to rejuvenate our battery. So this gets higher on that side. Okay. And then this side, it's super deep. Okay. So I should be fine. Basically, the idea here will be right off of here, we're going to go living quarters. Okay, and then this side here will be nothing yet, because I don't actually know what it'll be. I think 3x3, this should be big enough. You come inside, we can have water coming piped in, have a water dispensary, maybe a shower that gets sent somewhere, a bed. I don't know if I would need it, but a bed. Maybe an oven. Ooh, we could grow plants on that side. It's only 30 something kPa in here. Huh. Hey, I think we'll come in one more. All right, let's weld all this up.
Hydration critical.
We're gonna have to go back here soon. I don't know, I feel like we got a lot done on this trip, and I don't think we got a whole lot to do other than do some plants. And come back for some more stuff. All right, let's drop a few things off, get some batteries down to charge. Okay, let's drop off these. What are we doing on frames? So we still got a few stacks there, and we barely have any steel sheets left. Okay. I don't actually need that to be on. Okay. We're going to go ahead and leave these here as emergency backups. All right, let's head. Oh, let's head back. This is kind of a fun way to build a base of them, to be honest with everybody here. Oh, Mr. Energy messaged me. Oh, he just said, thanks, broskies. I don't know if you're still there, Energy, but I do have another potential recommendation. Oh, I hate the beeping sound it makes. I get why it's there, but kind of annoying. Wow, look at that. 14 viewers on Twitch, 14 viewers on YouTube. Hey, listen, if you guys are liking what you're seeing, this isn't your first time, your first rodeo around here, please do me a favor. Go over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the comment button. Head over to Twitch. Do the same. I would very much appreciate it. All right, let's just go ahead and let that go for the foreseeable future. Put this away. Put these away. Oh, I didn't turn on the stacker. Ooh, Mr. Energy coming in with a gift subscription straight to a level 2 hype train. Twilight, Willie Ken, Dave Hall, Illumatix, and Distracted Lou. Congratulations on your gift sub. Thank you very much, Mr. Energy. You don't have to do stuff like that, dude. Fellow streamers, man, you're trying to make it too. I appreciate it, though. That is seriously very generous of you. Thank you very much, man. Congratulations, everyone, on your gift sub. I do got to work on new icons for subscriptions. It is something that I have to do. Oh, man. What do we got? 900 bitty boys. Wow. Level 3? Didn't you get to level 18 once, Arisa? Thank you so much. I appreciate the 900 biddies. I do. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much, guys. You should make it tank barrels as a memory. No, so I do need to make level tier 3 and tier 2 unique icons. No idea whatever the record is, probably. Yeah, I have no fucking clue, man. All I remember is that was a fucking wild night. You guys broke me for a fucking while there. But I appreciate you guys very much. Oh, sorry. My potential recommendation was Raycon is a brand of headphones that I love. I have 3 different pairs of Raycons that I use for working out, and I have the over-the-ear ones and stuff like that for working out, and then I have the in everyday wear ones that I have like next to my bed and stuff like that. I absolutely love them. I've had them for 8 years. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I would love a sponsorship from them because it's a brand that I literally stand by. And that's actually one of the debates I have had for a long time now is getting their gaming headsets. Raijin Ryu followed the channel. You know what the funny part is? There is no one needs to say it. I know exactly who that is. Why? Because that's been your motherfucking same name for fucking ever. What's up, dude? Just so everyone's tracking, this is like my oldest fucking friend in all of the fucking world. And like we're talking Xbox, right? We're talking the original Lord of the Ring games, Halo games, Gear of War games. This is the guy that I stayed up with for 36 hours straight, eating nothing but potato chips, pizza, and Code Red. Just chugging away, taking like 1 hour fucking power naps on the fucking floor, and then just getting back to fucking legendary mode in fucking Halo. What's up, dude? It's so good to see you, man. I'm glad you were able to finally come around and say hello to me on Twitch. Who would have thought that your old friend over here would be would be a streamer and a YouTuber. I'm nobody. I mean, there's nothing to me, right? I mean, 14 and 14 is pretty outstanding. But hey, here we are. These are conversations we never had back in the day, guys. Like, this was never a concept. You know what I mean? Like, when we called each other to hang out, back then it was literally the fucking phone in our home, the home phone. You know what I mean? And then eventually it was like the flip phone. And moms came and picked us up and dropped us off. Back in those days, y'all. Oh yeah, LAN parties. My mom still talks about it. Like, they would bring over all their computers, or I'd bring my computer stuff over to his house. And we'd set up like a little network switch in the middle, hook everything up, and we'd just be playing StarCraft, Command and Conquer, Age of Wonder, Age of Empires. Oh yeah, all of it. Just super dope times. Way back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, OG friends. But yeah, Mr. Energy though, Raycon. Raycon makes a gaming series wireless headset that I have never purchased, nor do I know anyone that's purchased them, so I can't advocate for whether or not they're good. But what I can say is the Raycon products are have always been outstanding. I had 7 patched together games in my room at one point. Yeah, we only ever see Eric, Michael, Kyle, myself, and Scott. So we would have about 5. Yeah, we would play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. We did it all, guys. It was like the freaking absolute, just total nerd out. That's what it was. When the sun rises and you realize you've doomed yourself. No, when the sun rises and then a few hours later, your mom comes and picks you up, and then you get home and you go pee before you're going to go to bed and go into a fucking 12-hour coma, and your pee is like fucking brown because all you've been doing for 36 hours is drinking Mountain Dew, and you've achieved a certain level of dehydration that is supposed to be unachievable by mankind. Like, you're supposed to be dead at that point, but you're fucking not. Yeah, that. Growing poorly towards seeding. What are we at, by the way? I need to check this. What are we doing? Plant analyzer. How are we doing? Now we're light deficient. Nope. Okay, what do we got? Okay, now we're getting seeds. I just realized I should have used the potatoes. Oh, that didn't feed me all the way. It's okay. We got a microwave, ladies and gentlemen. Choo-choo! Yeah, hey guys, I appreciate the subs and the bits. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Did you see the MTG has a Fallout deck? Yeah, I haven't played Magic the Gathering in a pretty long time though. So, it's been a long time. So I'm not up to date on all the new stuff. All right, how we doing? Poorly towards seizing. Oh, well, that's fine. Ooh, much emote. There you go. It's Caesar from Envy. Caesar from Envy. New Vegas. Oh, Caesar from New Vegas. Listen, we got there. Yep. All right, where are we at? What are we doing? How are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Where are we at? Got it. Figured it out. Yep. We're good. All right. Are we good? Do I have this figured out? No, we need water. Okay. Yep, now we're good. Let's go ahead and get filters. And then we're going to go back in and check the wheat. Why did you stop? Oh. Damn it. Where'd they go? What? Okay. Oh, game. Did it only make one? It did. It stopped after one. Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. I think I said as I went in there that exact issue. Those golden days, realized that was like 15 years ago. Listen up, young man. It was not 15 years ago for me. We're talking 20 plus years ago for me. That's like 2002, 3, 4 era, right? That's that era. That's when we started being friends. And it's like, it just compounds from there. Yeah. Listen, Damon, I get it. That was 132 years from you. Tracking all. Okay, I got my first 3060 in 2008. Oh, see, I remember the 280s were like the goat of goats. Like, those were just amazing cards. No, I don't need a... Yeah, I do need a carbon dioxide. Oh, you were talking about Xboxes and I'm over here. Yeah, like, we played on just Xbox. I'm not even going to wait for these to play some sort of game on me. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of these now. All right, let's see how we're doing over here. Yep, good to go. How are we doing? We're good. All right. Back inside, check the wheat. We need to make some more batteries. I'm just thinking back to all the good times back then, and I'm like, wow. Yeah. You know, it's... I mean, what can you do other than look back, you know? That's all you really can do. Simpler times, you know? Simpler times. You know, you put work in when the sound system is built with duct tape. Oh my God! I remember that so well. We had an issue where, I forget exactly what the situation was, but Raijin's like sound system in his house like wasn't doing what it was supposed to do or something. And I had at the time, I had a 1995 Pontiac Grand Am, and I had recently replaced the speakers in it because I wanted boom booms. And so I had my spare speakers. And so what I did is I literally just hooked up some speakers into some boxes and some wires and like soldered on a headphone jack and just hooked that into the back of their like sound system's amplifier. And then boom, there it was. It was literally just like duct tape in reinforced cardboard boxes. Yeah. It was a good time, but it sounded good. I gotta tell you what, it sounded good. Yeah. We got up to some shenanigans back then. I remember when I forget what game we were playing, but we got mad at each other or some shit. We were wrestling, And then I literally put him into his wall, like broke the drywall. And he got up, he was just fine. Like, we were just like, whatever. And we were so worried because we were going to get into so much trouble. Oh, it was good times. Yeah, there's so many good stories from back then. So many good stories. Okay, so the wheat is just going to take forever. Vertical, right, it's less than 80. Okay, it's fine. Let's go back outside. No anger, is just messing around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that might have been it. I don't remember. It was so long ago. Pen sheets. Okay, so something. Yeah, there it is. So I only got one because of my mistake. Damn it. The hole in the wall, however. Yeah. Also, a lot of Mountain Dew and Doritos. Oh my god, so many Doritos, man. Yeah, I remember too, like, when I started working as well, it was like, I would always just bring over, like, 3-4 bags of Doritos, like, 4 cases of fucking Mountain Dew. And you know what's crazy? Half of you fucking know this shit, too. It was all of, like, $5 for all that. Maybe $6-7. Oh, yeah. Hot Pockets were absolutely a deal, too. Swiss cake rolls. Boxes of Swiss cake rolls. We were Coke and popcorn or pizza. But Canada is different. Yeah. I remember, too, that his dad was really just outstanding at making pancakes. So some mornings we'd wake up and he would have these just absolutely monolithic pancakes for us, too. Oh, it's good times. Good times. Man, reminiscing is fun, isn't it? Reminiscing is fun. Pancakes would be awesome. Yeah. Well, I remember your mom too. Oh, I always forget. It was rhubarb. So she would grow rhubarb and then send me home with rhubarb, or send me home with rhubarb pie. But she would send us home with rhubarb, and my mom would also make rhubarb pie with it. My mom actually, Rajan, still has the rhubarb growing in her backyard that your mom gave us. Which is kind of fucking crazy when you think about it. What do we got in here? Can I do a little organizing while we're utterly distracted with reminiscing? Perfect. So finally got rid of all that. Where is the stacks? There's that. Probably inside. Just put them there. First time I had Doritos was in high school. Memory prompts? Memory prompts. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Are you just saying, like, we're stating things that are prompting our memories? Or am I not remembering something? Dude, you want me to go even further back? Before we ever, like, strictly hung out together, we would, we play like Golden Sun and Pokemon in the bus. One word and there's a memory. Ah, yeah. Yep. Well, that's how it works, though, isn't it? You can say, sometimes you can say the simplest thing. And it'll just queue up all the good memories. I think, let's see, we got 2 stacks. We probably want 3 stacks, don't we? Have a good night, Mr. Energy. Have a good night. Sleep good. Hopefully you sell lots of houses. I'm trying to think of what else we need to bring over there. We got plenty of frames. We got some walls, which I don't have to wall off the inside of the cave because it is technically speaking an airtight seal. Right? A gift for you for the road. I appreciate you, Mr. Energy. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. I appreciate it a bunch. Thank you so much. Sleep good, dude. Have wonderful dreams. Let the bed bugs bite. And all the good stuff. And Mr. Energy is generous tonight. You can stick around if you want. All right. How are we doing over here? What do we got? 29. Do I want to make anything else to bring over there? Probably not. I need to build a stacker mod and get some other stuff going. Actually, when this is done, let's put an interior door right here to... I mean, if wind comes in, it's going to push this way. It's going to push everything over here. And this is open. I should probably put a stacker here and build a bunch of pipes preemptively for when I have to run all my piping. Alright, let's keep an eye on this for a minute. 37. And then, yeah, we're just going to start building a bunch of insulated pipe. And start, hauling that over every now and then, too. You still, playing almost nothing but console, Ryzen, or are you, keeping up with computer builds? Yeah, we'll make, let's say 4 more batteries. One more. I already forgot what I said I was going to make in here. Oh, the door. Yeah, we're not going to do the door. It's pointless. We do the stacker. Grab my one chute. And grab the batteries. Oh, we're out of copper. Just updated my computer in the last 2 months. Nice. Get any good gear in it? Am I gonna be able to modify? I am. This is not what I was supposed to put it on. We'll just make more. We need iron. Okay, we need more than 2 grams of iron. Yes, terrain in this game does seal. Just be careful drilling to extend if you pressurize the... Oh, that's a really good point. Because then if you break through, you'll release the Kraken, as it were. Must be a good feeling. I got a 7900 XTX 24 gigs VRAM last summer, and now this is probably the most expensive PC I've ever owned. 24 gigs of VRAM is insane, dude. Wild. Yeah, I have a 7800 with 16 gigs. Definitely don't feel like I need to upgrade anytime soon, but looking at the new 3DX AMD CPUs makes me want to. But then I'd have to do DDR5 and get a new motherboard and a lot of effort. Yeah, and again, part of, I don't know, I guess my problem is one, I like to have the best equipment that I can have or afford. And then in turn, I also have this conundrum of, cable. With streaming, definitely uses a lot more, right? Streaming to multiple stuff, running OBS, playing the game. So, oh, that's not actually hooked up. Oh my god. So, a lot of times I have to run a slightly better system and upgrade slightly more often. But yeah, I don't need to upgrade anytime soon. I mean, my computer's probably good for a couple years. It's just, you know, you see all the great new stuff out there, and you're just like, man, I wish, you know, you had the expendable income or whatever to just do it. But life is life, you know? So now we can turn that off. Oh, tight fit. Grab some Kupar. Cable. Make a few. RTX 5070 AMD Ryzen 7 8700 with 32 gigs of RAM. Nice. That's solid setup. Super solid setup. Can't go wrong with that at all. I don't think I need much more than that. We don't want to go too crazy on this. All right. Now, let's turn it back on because I wasn't thinking. We need batteries. Large. Make a couple more of those. Right? Yeah, okay. My brain is ADDing so fucking hard tonight. Alright, cables. Put these away. I just want, probably one more of these. All right, we're going to go inside, check the wheat, get food, drink, and then head back over to our base. Yeah, got a good enough package deal that buying as part would have been more expensive. Yeah. Hey, there you go. I don't ever advocate too hard for pre-made, pre-built rigs, because a lot of times you can get so significantly of a better deal. But every now and then you can find a good sale, and man, I'm gonna have to build an oven soon. Or I can just run those through a stacker, right? Yeah, I'm still on a 3900 XT, but 3900 is one of the better cards of any generation. Ryzen 7 5800X with 34 gigs of RAM. Been thinking about upgrading. All of your computers have been pre-built. Yeah, I only ever build. One, for me, it's always cheaper. I shouldn't say always, but it's nearly always cheaper. And I know how to build computers, so it's a very easy process for me. All right.
Airtag critical.
We're good to go. Yep, everything's good. Let's head out. Let's grab all of our stuff, put it in a box. Yeah, that's where I would be. And I do not need to upgrade. It's just, you know, the want of it. Absolutely no need for it. Perfect. Let's head out. May have also added more storage for games. Yeah, that's actually the one thing I did upgrade recently, is I got a 2 terabyte M.2 NVMe Gen 4. I went from a Gen 3 1 terabyte to a Gen 4 2 terabyte.
Critical.
Are you kidding me? Which actually had a pretty big boost in performance for me because Gen 4 can do a lot more. It integrates with your CPU and your GPU better, from my understanding. So 2 terabyte 9900 Pros NVMe's. Yeah, my motherboard sadly only supports one NVMe at a time. Well, that's not true. It supports one Gen 4 or two Gen 3s. So when I do eventually upgrade in the future, that would be one of the things that I go for is a motherboard that can definitively support two. Okay, now we can leave. It's wild to me how much space video games take up now. I remember one of my first hard drives was a 7200, well, not first, but like first gaming one was 7200 RPM Barracuda, and it was a whopping 250 gigabytes. And that was a monster. That built-in cache was like money with the Barracudas. All right, annoying YouTuber again. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the follow button on Twitch. Check me out on Twitch. Check me out on YouTube, everybody. I appreciate it. That down for now. Grab a stack of these and grab a stack of these. All right, let's head back into the whole. I have one computer I game on and the other I watch Twitch and such on, and one I watch Twitch on will likely need to be replaced at some point. Yeah, I debated on doing that, having another computer up over here where I actually have my Twitch and my YouTube pulled up. All right, this was done. So let's do our greenhouse situation on this side. It doesn't just have to be greenhouse. It can be greenhouse and cooking maybe, because I could also just do a mixture of CO2 and nitrogen with like no oxygen. But I would like it to be a semi-breathable atmosphere, so I don't know, you guys let me know what you think on what I should do with this portion. You still in the same, you guys still living in the same place? I know your mom and dad found a, I don't want to like name names and states and all that, but I know they have another place down south and all that, but actually kind of funny. I think I've talked to your mom more in the last few years than you, which, like, my bad. That's partly on me, but not to use my military lifestyle as my excuse, but that's my excuse. I am coming up for Christmas, so if you guys are around, we should definitely try it. I'm not home very long. I'm home for like 4 days. We should definitely try to find a way to link up, even if it's only for lunch. A lot to read. Give me a sec. If I remember the days of spinning Rust, my first big upgrade to my computer was a giant 4 gigabyte 4500 RPM HDD that I thought I would never fill. I don't remember what my first hard drive would have been. I mean, technically my dad helped me build, and I had my own first computer. It was it was running Windows 95, and it was like 95, 96. And I was playing like Command & Conquer 95 on it. And then like the original Warcraft. And like Oregon Trail and shit like that. Who knows? Like in the megabytes, right? But I feel like my gut is telling me that my first hard drive was like 1 or 2 gigs. It's just where my heart is. Sometimes upgrade is necessary. I was running a 1050 RTX. Yeah, keep up the pace. Keep up the place. Oh, you keep up the place. Just didn't want to call at a bad time. Oh, you can't ever really call me at a bad time. It's like, I'm pretty sure I gave Eric the my phone number a while back. Told him to pass it off to you. I can message you on the side again and give you my phone number. You can text me whenever, dude. Join my Discord. Hang out. Let me know what computer games you're playing. Like, dude, we gotta hang out again, man. It's been way the fuck too long. I mean, what has it been? Fucking 10 years about since we've, like, met up for lunch when I was home once after deployment? Like, it's been a long time, man. Now the HD would nearly hold an OS. Nearly. It would nearly hold an OS. Yeah. Isn't that wild, Balin? Just the times, dude. Yeah, 1050 RTX, you'd be struggling to run like anything. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this the same size as the bedroom area. You had a Pentium 1300 megahertz that I eventually upgraded. Is that the same fucking Pentium that when I helped you build your first computer? Way back in the fucking day. Like, I know you had your mom and dad's computer that we built like I feel like I gave you a case. I don't remember the situation, but I remember we threw together a computer for you at one point. Oh, wrong person. God, I don't remember. Like, when we were friends, like, forever ago, it was like, Scott had a laptop. And we put a computer together for Ryzen. I just don't, I feel like it was like a Pentium dual core, something like that, you know? All right. So with the greenhouse, I think I definitely want to make sure it has, I think I definitely want to have walls. I mean, if I never go this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have walls in this area. Remember, I'm just small enough of a streamer still that I still get lost in high-paced chats. Yeah, I think I will, because, I mean, I'm going to put an airlock on these. So I'm going to have to wrap this in, whatever, but... Oh, I missed it. I missed it again. All right, where are we at? Oh, if I do this, though, I'm going to have to go up further that way. Because this will get in the way of the, yeah. We're going to go like that. Perfect. I should probably put one down here, too. And one down here. Yeah, we're gonna need to make a lot more walls. Yeah, the living quarters and the greenhouse are definitely going to be in areas that I don't want to depressurize ever wrongfully. So. You've rebuilt it a couple of times in the same case. Beware, room for piping and wire logic take more space than you think. Yeah, so my concept is, that's why I built all this space here for the main airlock, to bring in main power lines and put transformers in. And then my idea is that I'll have a utility tunnel going down on the other side of this wall, and then wrap it around, and then it'll come back in on this side and down, and then I'll just put like a floor in, and kind of go around like that around the exterior. Kind of what I'm going to do. Is it right? Is it wrong? Nobody knows. Everybody else knows but me. Just remember, Rajan, I'm still the dumb friend in the group. Okay. Let's go get, this build is going to probably take a couple of streams, y'all. This is not going to be a quick build by any means. It's going to take a while, because I really want to get production, living, and greenhouse fully operational. The only question is, will it be a physics question? Well, I know very little about physics. Only some of the basics. Oh, I still have a lot of steel sheets. And we still have agua left. Okay. We have no... Oh, okay. No, that doesn't matter. Let's go fix real quick the... one issue. So, excess, more than I need. Physics? What's that? Sounds boring. Well, if you're talking about physics, nerd physics, it's not boring. Listen, if you were around a few streams back, you would have seen how I managed to destroy my base on 2 separate occasions. Both the times was with a an object that had liquid in it. Not a furnace, not batteries exploding oxygen, fucking liquid. All right, so auto lathe, pipe bender, electronics, tools. Okay. Perfect. And then I'll eventually wall all this off too. I see snow there, so it's probably going to be just a smart idea for me to do this. Very exciting, very briefly. Yeah, I put a couple YouTube shorts up of those moments, and there's no excitement in my my expressions. You catch the Starship launch the other day? I did not. All of the stuff is, you know, it's cool, right? Neat stuff. But it's like, I'm going to wait until we're actually doing something truly important with all of that. Alright, we have a little bit of juice left in everything. So let's work on digging out some of the utility tunnel concepts. This would be the idea. I mean, yes. Got it. The history in the making isn't a big spaceship going successfully being launched. History in the making to me is re-landing on the moon in the modern era. Is landing on the moon on the dark side, putting people on the dark side of the moon. History is going to fucking Mars. I mean, it's fucking cool, don't get me wrong. Biggest, you know, starship to ever be launched in its class. The fact that it can re-land. Yeah, it's fucking wildly insane. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't excite me the same way. I've watched a lot of the different launches. I know there's one, like, whatever's a few weeks ago where there was, like, the proof of concept for this launch. I'll watch it after. And I'll wait for some of the videos to come out, some of the shorter videos. What we got? Alright, we still got, we're good. It is the foundation for it, yep. I don't know, I'm not trying, I don't know, it doesn't excite me the same way it does many other people. It is really, really fucking cool, but, you can ask Rajan, he and I have had many conversations, and one of my things was, I want to see humankind landing on Mars, landing on the moon, and building bases in those locations, and having real no bullshit, like, localized space travel before I die. Right? I've said that from such a young age, and it's happening, and that's really fucking cool. Yeah. Would and I don't know a whole lot about it. Did it, I mean, did it actually go into low Earth orbit, or did it, like, go into fucking space? And then, like, turn around and come back? Is that what happened? Alright, we gotta do, fucking make 500,000 more steel plate. Flat walls. And more steel frames. Fucking sweet. For all mankind. I feel like I have. It sounds familiar. I'd have to look up a picture. Yeah, I think some of the things that I think are going to be really, really cool is when we have the different versions of the Starship. When we're like, cool, this is the one that'll bring people. Then we have a cargo one. Then we have one that just brings up fuel and actually building, like starting to build infrastructure. Things I'm really excited for is the International Space Station being brought down and the potential for a more modernized scientific research station to be put up there. Whether that, and realistically, having it around the moon would probably in a lot of ways smarter. I mean, harder to get stuff there, but with Starship, it could be super feasible. Yep, it's always getting off the planet that's the hardest part. Let's just go ahead and fucking queue this shit up. What we got? Okay. I disagree. There's not a practical long-term reason to do that colony-wise. Why would you do that when you could go to Mars and actually set a foundation for long-term? I am so excited by the concept of us going to Mars. I mean, I know there's people out there that don't... Oh, I can't believe I brought those with me. I know there's a bunch of people out there that don't like that idea because, you know, they're scared of shit that's arguably fantasy world. But to me, that's so cool. Imagine, for me, it's just imagining what it is we could find up there. So, pausing for just a sec. So for me, it's kind of comes down to this, right? You have all of our base elements, and theoretically, we have all of those base elements. That's what they are. Right? Then you have the isotopes, both man-made and natural isotopes. It's the idea that we go to Mars, and is there a chance that we could potentially find some new element, that we could potentially find some off-the-wall isotope? Sure, right? Absolutely. Even science agrees that there's a chance, right? We believe we have all the base elements, but you never know, right? And that for me is what's crazy is imagine if we discover a new isotope of carbon or a new isotope of beryllium, whatever the case may be. Like that to me is what's super, super cool is if we go there and we truly do discover something uniquely new. Okay, former life on Mars, that would be wild, right? But for me, that's not as exciting because that's former life. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to sell that. That'd be mind-blowing, right? But for us to find something new of the show is that alternate history where Russia beats us to the moon as a result. Oh, yep, I've seen that. It's fun. Oh, yeah. Yeah, radiation, micro, macro, asteroids, yeah. Y'all seen the picture of how thick the armor plating is on the International Space Station? And they showed an impact crater on it from like just a macro. I think it was a macro. Might have been micro. Asteroid hitting it. It was like inches deep. So is Mars. Once you're in orbit, going most places in the solar system is very inexpensive compared to the massive cost of getting out of Atmo and into orbit. And that's the big thing about like the dark side of the moon is you know, the water that could potentially be there, the potential chance of finding a way to create fuel, vice versa going to Mars, and again, finding a methodology of making a good fuel source there and being able to do localized transfer would be a lot cheaper. Yeah, absolutely, Rajan. Yeah, I mean, this shit, it's like, it's such a cool conceptual conversation. There's just, but and what's so wildly awesome about it is there's so many unknowns. There's so many things we don't honestly fucking know. Not having an atmosphere to burn up space rock and trash and shield you from solar flares, cosmic radiation, all that sort of stuff is a massive problem long term. 100%. Absolutely a long-term problem. Yeah, what a lot of people don't realize too is they're like, oh, cool, we do all this shielding and defend against the radiation. But what people don't realize is that unless you have a way to dissipate that radiation, a lot of what hits Mars is, well, not a lot, but there's a good bit of ionizing radiation, right? So some of those materials are going to be imbued with radiation, and over time, that shielding needs to get replaced, right? Not to mention that Mars has tons of sandstorms, and from my understanding, it's very fine dust on Mars, and the moon's even worse because the dirt there, right, is basically razor blades. So it's like, it's not just radiation that we have to concern ourselves with. It's not just getting on and off the planet or dealing with cosmic radiation. It's the environment itself. Over on YouTube, Bylan says, one thing I don't understand is we landed a man on the moon 60 years ago, and the tech we have in our pockets are 10 times better than what they had back then, and we can't do it again. Why? There's actually a few articles out about this and a few videos out there about this, and I'm by no means an expert, and I have not done research into this. I just vaguely remember some stuff I've read. And it's been a mixture of a few things. It's always been and continues to be a vastly expensive thing to do. And getting to the dark side of the moon was actually significantly harder. And it wasn't until recent years that we were able to work out ways to do it, from my understanding. In addition to that, is there was no space race going on. So there was not really a major incentive for political reasons to do it, nor morale reasons for different countries to do it. And with the advancements in rover technology and being able to send up satellites and drone technology, stuff like that. But kind of my understanding of this situation was money and political reasons. There was not good reasons for doing it. Learning that trees growing without wind cannot hold itself up. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense because it builds up different densities and tensile strengths when it being hit with the wind to allow it to continue to grow straight up. Oh, that's really interesting, nerd. Yeah. Yeah, Rizzo, that's, yep. There's no reason for the commercial company to just send a dude to the moon to walk around when we have drones. Yeah. Yep. Well, it's like one of the things too that people have talked about is setting up essentially like laser relay systems to where you can have, obviously not instant communication, but light level transmissions within minutes or seconds or whatever intervals, depending on where you're at. Being able to do that with AI technology, the idea of having truly autonomous drone systems that don't need constant or semi-constant communication is a definitive concept. Oh, and yeah, literally reinventing the wheel. It's really cool. It kind of looks like chainmail. Kind of looks like chainmail. Well, and it's like another one Bylan is titanium was actually like was a very rare resource for a really long time, and it wasn't until the last like decade and a half or so that it became more readily available. We uncovered more mines and more ability to access it, and then of course many other different types of resources that have, like in modern eras, we found bigger mines, bigger nodes of them, if you will. There's a bajillion reasons. All right. I shouldn't have left it paused that whole time. I should have let it run. Why did y'all let me pause it? Should have let it run. I blame Fireflash. 100% Fireflash's fault. Everyone, hashtag blame Fireflash emote in chat. Ugh. All right, let's go outside and just stare and be annoyed. Oh, God. I'm not even de-hygiened. Oh, I should have let it run on my rant. Why did I not leave it run? That's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Womp womp. I really should just throw a recycler together. I got so much extra shit. What are we doing, by the way? No. Thriving. Growing poorly. Just don't understand. Okay. Vertical is 88, which is less than... Okay, I have it set to 80 because it was on too long before. I think it's fine. I know this is a basic system. There can be better ones, and I don't want to learn them. The wheat can grow slowly. I don't mind that. Not really. And I'm not going to wait fully for the hygiene. A 1 stack. I'm annoyed with myself. Alright, well, we put a stacker over here. Let's go ahead and, what did I set this to? 51? Perfect. Cabales. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat the rest of the gold and make another stack of those. We know we're going to need a lot of them. Now that we have a stacker on here, let's go ahead and set this up to that. Sure. Turn it on. Pipe. Let's just send it, man. We're even going to put another stack of steel and another stack of silicon in there. And just let it eat. We just need to make a bunch. I mean, we're going to need so much pipe. We're going to need a lot of cable. The steel plate, luckily, we're not going to need a ton more. I got to make a bunch of walls. We're all right. We got stuff. Probably not enough. We could go run. Let's do that. Let's run some more through the we'll find an empty one. There it is. Super. Do 2 steel. Actually, no, we have 2 stacks of silicon. I don't think I've ever just processed some silver. Let's grab a stack of that. How much iron did we have? 1. We'll do another big thing of iron. YouTube. I hear your reason of what different from what was then versus now, political space, race, so on and so forth. But we know how to do it. We worked it, the issues back then. More simple to do it again. Oh, and I think that's the intent. You know, head back over there, see what's what. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what this new age and all that of space is going to look like. Of course, you're already too cold. Oh, I gotta check how much time I have left. Testing out the trainees tomorrow on a test. I still got like an hour or so to stream. Sweet. Would you believe it, Rajan? I am a teacher now. Well, a military instructor, but I teach people. Who'da thunk? God, if you all would have known me way back then, you'd be a little shook that I was teaching people now. Also, plants will adapt to the lighting conditions and be more likely as it grows in seeds. Just replant the seeds to keep adapting. Oh, the seeds, not the... Yeah. Not the wheat, for example. Okay, and then let's do 1 stack of silver. And then we'll do some gold. Stack of 38. Whatever. And we turned on the pump. Perfect. You up here. You down here. You up here. Alright, we can probably turn this off of that now. Wall, flat. Yes! Look at this! Oh. Nice. Oh, you know what we can do? Put this in here. Okay, so you're gonna make walls. You're still making pips. Yeah, make all the pips. Cabales, let's see. I probably should keep a little bit of an eye on that one. We don't want to let that one cook off too long. That could be what they call bath. Alright, that's not super slow. These go pretty quick. Yeah, I'm literally going to make like 2 boxes of pipes. I'm not going to sit here and wait for them, but Whenever we're kind of going back and forth making these, I think I'll just make one more stack of cables if I watch it close enough. We're probably going to need 2 stacks of walls. The other thing I should do is make paint. And another locker. Oh, man. Paint's not super important right now, but I do want to make white quick.
Power low.
Because I want this. Because this is an oxygen tank. Power low, that's easy fix. Battery's doing good. We're maintaining our charge. Oh, alright. Alright. Is there anything else in here that I should make? Not that I'm thinking about. Nice. And yeah, we're gonna make walls. I'm missing cardboard boxes. Where did I put them? I don't remember. I would be willing to wage Is this, do you, if I stack this, do they all have the same damage? Like, is because they're all in the same stack, or does each individual potato have its own, health? What do I make? Gold. As you recall? Okay. I'll take an as I recall. We're just gonna make another small fridge. Oh, no, then we don't need to if they stack. Okay. Okay. Snot Bucket, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Command. How you doing, man? I appreciate you, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thirteen. 13. 13. 13. 13. Okay, so they carry over. Do we just magically kill all of our... Doesn't really make sense, but... So now we will make another fridge. How you doing, Snot Bucket? You doing well? They all take the lowest duration. I mean, realistically, if you had an oven, you could just throw them in there kind of before they're going to deteriorate. But then the oven can just make you a potato. But if I build an oven, then they all turns into the whatever if I try to tear it apart. But I could just build an oven over at their base. I don't know. We're fine for now. Not worried about it. Why have we stopped? Oh. Oh yeah, fridge. We need the fridge. Where'd I put the fridge? Thank you. We actually need some pips now.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, we're good. All that's good. We're at 87. Could probably pump a little more into here. Wait, why is it going down? Set inward. Set outward. Oh, the whatchamacallit's not on. Okay. Let's go grab... Oh, we have to check the temperature of it, too. $128. That's fine. Turn this on for a few. $89.4 kPa and moles. Come up a little higher. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and turn you on. Get you back up to a better amount. Okay, we should have brought the pressure once it gets a minute and refixes itself back down to 80 kPa. 79. Okay, let me turn this on. And get our pressure. Get us back up to a nominal amount. Perfect. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. I think we're good all around. Oh, we're probably gonna have a bunch of stuff out there now. Yeah. We need to make another box. All right. Go top off water. That's the first thing to go. I just realized my waste tank and my oxygen tank are low as shit.
Waste tank critical. Air tank critical.
There we go. Now we're ready to go. Maybe. I like how sometimes when you jump kind of high, and then other times you jump. I was supposed to make frames. And I didn't. That is what they call annoying. Okay, wall. Hey, look at that. We're basically going to be out of sheets again. Fucking 2 seconds and they're gone. Right. We're getting there. Once we get all of this walled off and more or less sealed. Okay. perfect. All right, again, let's do this. So, auto lathe, pipe bender, electronics printer, tool printer, wall. Okay, and then let me guess. I don't have enough. Why? Yeah. Riveting content. It's too bad we're not riveting in the game. And now the walls. Did I get it all? Nope. All right, so this end would need to have another airlock so that eventually I could go back into there at some point and continue to build. Because I'm going to do all the gases outside. That way if they explode, nothing's inside of the base. Then again, we can also build from the utility tunnel too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you out of steel frames. Yep. That's what they call a bummer, dude.
Power low.
That is fine. We're gonna get wrapping it up here shortly anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, well, when we do this next time, which is sounding like it's probably going to be on Friday since Boom is going to be gone and everything, we will start working out electrical. So we're obviously going to want to build, move these. So what I'll probably do is we'll come up with like a staircase and build a bit of a platform up here and have wind turbines coming from this side. And if I remember correctly, I don't think solar works good on this planet, like at all. Otherwise, I would say we could also add in some solar panels. But I think what we'll do is we'll add in essentially, I forget the number. I think someone told me that these, when a storm hits, can go up to 20,000 watts. So you can realistically only do 5 of these on a single line of cable to a transformer. If that's the case, then if it is only 10,000 in a storm, I've never been able to verify it in game. If it is only 10,000 like the little wiki thing says, then I can do 10 of these. But my idea would be to do like 10. Oh yeah, really good progress for the night. Definitely got a huge chunk of the base laid out. We got utility tunnels laid out. We have a very good idea of how this is all going to function here. We should bring all the airlock stuff that we need next time we get the airlock put in, just to that it's put in. We do gotta, what I want to do is bring some paint. I'll pick some obscurely annoying color. And I want to run main utility lines down the edge here. I want to run main utility lines down the left and the right hand side, which will be fed by batteries, so full wattage kind of going down them. And then we'll have transformers for the different sections of the base off of those. They hit 10K. I feel like I remember somebody telling me that they can hit 20,000 in a storm. I don't remember if that's true or not. But hey, y'all can let me know later on in the comment section over on YouTube. Let me know when you're watching later on if you get it figured out for sure in game and you can verify. Because then I can do essentially 9 of them. Just do 9 of them in a row. That way there's a 10,000 safety watt in there. Otherwise, I'll just have to do sections of 5. Hooked up to large transformers. Well, not really. It can just be hooked up to a battery. Let's get inside. But hey, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up here. Remember, if you like what you saw, hit that like, subscribe, the comment section, hit that follow button, all the good stuff. I'm Creed, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is for you. Remember, just be awesome. Just go be yourself. Have a great next couple days. We'll see you guys Friday night. Y'all have a good one. Let's see. We might as well just go ahead and take our outfit off, but drink the water quick. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the biddies. Thank you for all the new follows. Good to catch up with my BFF from back in the day. Yeah, Bylan saying 20K max. All right. But hey, I appreciate you guys. Peace out.
Still rise like I was born to lose, but I choose to defy.